Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a quick, easy way. Well, it's not that quick. I mean, you do have to let it dry overnight, but the bottom line is it's pretty quick, it's easy, and it looks great when you infill the lettering on your gun, the laser etching on your gun. Whether it be the picture, I'm gonna do the Frankenstein in green tonight, and I think I'm gonna do the fire selector one in red. So there's just a few things you need to get this done, and I'll show you what we're gonna need to do it. And it's super simple, and it looks great when it's done. So stick around, and we're gonna infill the lettering and the picture on this gun. Okay, now the things you're going to need for this is a minimum 70% isopropyl alcohol. This is just to wipe down the surface before you paint it, just to, get any oils or dirt or anything out of the lettering. And you're going to need some non-acetone nail polish remover. Make sure it's non-acetone. You don't want to damage the finish on your gun, on your slide, on your lower, on whatever. Make sure you get the non-acetone. And get nail polish, colors of your choice. These are just normal dollar store nail polishes, but they work fine, and they last. They last a good long time. So any nail polish in the color of your choice, however you want to do it, it's all up to you. And also these cotton rounds. They're just like 1 inch round cotton pads. I can open one here. They're just round cotton pads. Okay, now you're gonna want to prepare your gun, whichever one you're doing. If you're doing the slide on your pistol, just make sure the gun is unloaded. Field strip the pistol, take the spring out, the barrel, all that stuff, and just have the slide here. But this is basically the same thing. I am doing this on my AR pistol lower, so I do have my lower here. But when I did the slide on my shield, I just took the slide and I had the regular slide there. So we'll get to it. Okay, we got a cotton pad here. We got a little alcohol. I'm just gonna put a little alcohol on the pad, and I'm gonna just rub down the area that I want to do. I'm gonna do Frankenstein's face in green. So I just want to clean up the area with the alcohol a little bit. And I am going to do the fire selector switch lettering. So I'm going to let that dry a little second. Okay, so I'm going to start with Frankenstein's face. I have my green nail polish. Just going to give it a little shake here. And you're basically just going to want to cover the picture. This looks like a shitty fucking green. But it's still wet, so I don't know how it'll dry. You can always take it off. Don't worry about any excess getting on there. Just completely cover the area you want to do. All that excess will come off. It's not a big deal. Get it on there good. Now after a couple of minutes it's going to start seeping down into the lines. So you're going to want to let the first coat dry, and it'll dry into the etching, and you'll see it. You'll physically see the paint falling into the etching as it dries a little bit. So I'm going to let this first coat dry. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do a second coat. It's probably going to take probably about 4 coats before the etching is completely filled in. So I'll be back when this coat dries. Okay, I just got the second coat on. It's been a few minutes. I let it dry a little bit till it was tacky, and I just put another coating on. As you can see, it just sort of looks like a big green blob over the picture and the lettering that I want done. It's not a big deal. That's fine. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. I'm going to let the paint seep into the lettering a little more, and I'm going to come back and give it a third coat. Okay, I have the third coat on now, and it's pretty well covered. I'm just going to let that sit overnight to fully dry through. You don't want it to be wet down inside the etching. So, bottom line is, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the next night now. I did, last night before I went to bed, it was seeping in really deep into the etching, and I did give it a few more coats last night, and then before I left for work this morning, I did give it another coat. So I got it pretty good piled on there. It seems to be pretty dry. Now that's the, bottom line is, I guess, why do I keep saying bottom line? It's not the bottom line. It's just, that's the way it is. It's a big blotch of nail polish on there. And it's ready to come off. So I'm going to grab my little cotton round thingies here. I'm going to grab a whole bunch out. Because I don't want to start taking the paint off and then they get all filthy. I like to use them clean. So anyway, and I got my non-acetone nail polish remover. And basically, get some nail polish remover on there. And just start going over it in one direction. I'm going up this way here because it's up at the top of the receiver, and it's just it'll be the cleanest. It does take a minute for the nail polish remover to start eating away at it, and it may take me 10 minutes here to do it, but I'll speed this up. It's not a problem. I always do this. My OCD. I gotta pile it on there like till friggin' till it's a big glob of nail polish on there, and then it takes 15 minutes to get it off. But you know what? 15 minutes, totally worth it, man. I don't know if you can see, it's still a little piled up, but you can sort of see the top of the head there and the bottom of the lettering. Coming down to the final stretch here on this thing. Hopefully this thing will pick up on camera. This is always the worst part for me because I feel like I'm gonna start like smearing it inside the lines because it's all wet from the nail polish remover, and I'm rubbing it, and I just don't want it to smear. So this is actually the point where you need to be most gentle. Okay, one more minute, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to see that finished product. Oh yeah. That's basically pretty much done. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. And that's basically the finished product. I will have to touch up by the right eye there a little bit more, but that's the bottom line. You see how it works, and you can see the lettering below that that's still black. You can barely see, and then that the picture of Frankenstein and the Franken gun is nice and clear and green. I still have to touch up on the left side of the head a little bit and by the nose and right eye, but it's not a big deal. You guys get the picture on this, literally. And hey, good luck on your gun if you choose to do it. And I'll catch you guys soon. Keep out of trouble. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. And this is totally worth doing. I'll catch you guys later.